I'm Pete Bredell. I'm one of the horticulturalists in the nursery at the Australian National Botanic Gardens. And what we're filming today is one of our current and long-term conservation projects, looking at the conservation of Eucalyptus recurva, the Mongarlowe Mallee, which is probably Australia's rarest and most threatened eucalypt. Only 6 plants are known and have ever been known in the wild. The 6 plants are scattered quite far apart with no chance of any natural pollination occurring. At the moment, the species has no future. It has no way of increasing numbers. Any major event like a fire or a massive drought could be the extinction of the species. Eucalypts in general, and this one in particular, have proven to be very, very difficult or impossible to grow from cuttings. And because there's no true seed, the only other way that we really have to reproduce the wild plants is to produce clones of them by grafting. So what we're going to do is just use a blade on the little rootstock to create a tiny little cleft down the middle of the stem, and then the aim is to create a wedge on the top piece. Once you've created a little wedge, which is the same length as the cleft that you're putting it into, gently inserting. And then one of the more tricky things is using a laboratory film to just very gently tape up the graft. This little graft will now go into a fogging hood where it has extremely high humidity, and over the next 4 to 6 weeks it should hopefully, if the graft union takes well, start developing new growth. Here we have one of the early successful grafts with Eucalyptus recurva. This guy is coming up now for almost 3 years old. Over time, as plants are established and begin to flower, we'll collect pollen, and we'll be able to do controlled hand pollination to exclude hybridization with other eucalypts, and hopefully over the next 10 or 15 years, for the first time ever, produce pure Eucalyptus recurva seed. It's a long-term project, but it's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of it.